My body's itching for a fight.
Look, I don't want to alarm you, but your free time, yeah, it's about to vanish. The Switch 2 is coming in hot with a lineup of games so good, you might forget the outside world exists. We're talking the kind of titles that make you say, I'll go to bed after this level, and then suddenly it's 3 a.m., and you've developed a deep emotional connection with a pixelated sword. Let's get started. Chronos: The New Dawn promises a chilling survival horror experience that bridges time travel and body horror, built on strategic combat, atmospheric storytelling, and craftsmanship that pushes Bloober Team's gritty vision into a bold, new direction. Combat requires strategic thinking, using melee abilities, pistols, and shotguns, while players must burn fallen enemies to prevent them from merging into stronger monstrosities in a system called merging, which forms deformed super enemies if bodies aren't incinerated quickly enough. The game's tone and world design are influenced by Eastern European brutalism and retro-futuristic aesthetics, blending totalitarian-era architecture and Cold War-era Poland with a sci-fi twist inspired by titles like Dead Space, Resident Evil, and Alan Wake.
Act quickly to dispose of enemies. You'll also come across rifts that allow you to travel back in time by extracting the essences of people you meet in the past.
Shinobi Art of Vengeance is a hand-drawn 2D action platformer from Lizard Cube and Sega, marking the stylish return of legendary ninja Joe Musashi, who sets out on a quest for vengeance after his village is turned to stone by the paramilitary force ENE Corp, led by the tyrant Lord Ruse. Gameplay is fast, fluid, and precise, featuring katana combos, shuriken throws, and elemental ninpo magic, while also incorporating a unique execution technique for stylish takedowns, and enemies that require skillful timing and strategy rather than button mashing. Though not a Metroidvania, the game includes some light exploration via branching paths and secrets only accessible with the right upgrades. Splatoon Raiders represents the series' first big narrative shift, trading ink-drenched arenas for mysterious islands, offering a creative, gadget-heavy solo experience built around survival, curiosity, and the bond between the mechanic, deep cut, and the unknown threats of the Spurholite archipelago. The game shifts the tone and structure of traditional Splatoon titles by emphasizing adventure, exploration, and survival mechanics, where players traverse a chain of vibrant islands, repair gear, scavenge parts, and unlock secrets using the protagonist's engineering skills. Instead of focusing on multiplayer turf wars like previous entries, Raiders follows an original protagonist known only as the Mechanic, who joins returning fan-favorite trio Deep Cut, Fry, Shiver, and Big Man as they investigate strange phenomena originating from the exotic and mysterious Spurlite Islands after a freak helicopter crash. Titanic Scion introduces an open-world sci-fi sandbox where you explore alien landscapes on foot, horseback, or soaring through the skies, tackling mercenary contracts, collecting enemy gear, and creating your ideal mech build from thousands of interchangeable weapon and armor parts. The game's combat is fast-paced and visceral, blending ranged and melee attacks with strategic customization, letting you decide whether to be a melee whirlwind or a long-range destruction expert, and the color and decals on your arsenal suit. Totally up to you. A new fusion system and heavy armor mechanics unveiled in recent gameplay trailers suggest deeper tactical options, allowing players to adjust loadouts for more powerful builds and alter playstyles mid-mission for added versatility in both solo and cooperative combat modes.
Every last one!
EA Sports FC 26 strikes a balance between competitive flair and simulation authenticity, combining refined mechanics, personalized progression systems, and deep licensing, featuring over 20,000 players and 35-plus leagues, to appeal to both hardcore enthusiasts and casual football fans alike. FC 26 introduces a major new gameplay paradigm by offering two distinct presets: competitive gameplay, designed for fast-paced responsiveness in online modes like Ultimate Team and Clubs, and authentic gameplay, which emphasizes realistic match tempo, tactical AI, and simulation-style play in offline modes such as Career Mode and Player Career. Gameplay improvements are driven by community feedback and include sharper dribbling, realistic physical duels, refined tackling mechanics, enhanced goalkeeper behavior, low-driven shots, and clearer HUD indicators for foot preference and skill ratings to support tactical decision-making. Pac-Man World 2 Repack revives the fan-favorite sequel with modern polish, offering tight platforming, voice-acted charm, co-op play, new moves, customization, and emotional nostalgia, perfect for players looking to relive Pac-Land adventures or discover them anew. Players control Pac-Man across 6 themed worlds, including Meadows, Ice Peaks, Volcanoes, and Ghost Island, and a quest to retrieve the stolen golden fruit and defeat the Ghost King Spooky, while navigating creative 3D platforming challenges and memorable boss battles. Remade from the ground up, Repack features modern visuals, full voice acting for all characters, new collectibles, and quality-of-life improvements such as improved camera behavior and a visible landing target ring under Pac-Man's shadow to aid jumping precision.
Team up and play together with a friend!
Borderlands 4 propels the series into bold new territory with a seamless, expansive world on Kairos, deep customization, dynamic Vault Hunter characters, upgraded traversal mechanics, and refined loot systems, all wrapped in chaotic humor and co-op mayhem designed to welcome new players while satisfying veterans alike. Gameplay upgrades include 3 new gun manufacturers, a revamped loot drop ecosystem with licensed parts customization, grenade and heavy weapon cooldowns, and more meaningful rarity tiers for gear. Little Nightmares 3 is the next haunting entry in the acclaimed puzzle platformer horror series, developed this time by Supermassive Games, famous for Until Dawn, and published by Bandai Namco. Instead of 6 in mono, players will now control 2 entirely new children, Lo, armed with a bow, and Alone, who carries a wrench, each with unique mechanics used to solve puzzles, survive terrifying foes, and explore the nightmarish realm known as the Spiral, a twisted world made up of eerie, dreamlike locations like decrepit carnivals and cursed deserts. The Spiral isn't just creepy window dressing, it's a full world of layered environmental storytelling, new enemy types, and elaborate traversal mechanics that lean more into teamwork than ever before, all while keeping that eerie silence and childhood dread that made the original game so chilling. Dragon Ball. Sparking, Zero brings the Budokai Tenkaichi legacy into the modern era, with an enormous character roster, flashy destructible environments, robust combat systems, community story and custom fight tools, co-op and motion control support on Switch hardware, and full cross-platform play on newer systems, loaded with nostalgia and competitive flair for fans old and new. Gameplay retains the signature 3D arena combat of the original Budokai Tenkaichi games, while introducing modern systems such as Skill Count, Revenge Counter, and Vanishing Assaults, all powered by Unreal Engine 5 to deliver destructible stages, responsive physics, and explosive action environments. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment is an upcoming action-packed Musou-style game developed by Koei Tecmo and Nintendo. Gameplay evolves the crowd-clearing formula of previous Hyrule Warriors games with massive battlefield encounters, but introduces new mechanics like partner strikes, where key characters team up mid-battle to unleash tag-team super attacks with dramatic effects, such as Zelda and Sonya conjuring a divine light vortex, or Rauru fusing Zonai energy with elemental weapons. A mysterious ancient construct, shown in the trailers, appears to be a summonable ally or possibly a mech-like tool used during specific boss encounters, hinting at gameplay variety beyond pure swordplay.
From Hyrule of all places. This is madness.
There is danger here.
The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales offers an exciting new take on HD 2D RPGs by expanding into cinematic action, time-spanning exploration, and strategic fairy assist combat, woven together with retro nostalgia and Square Enix polish, now playable in demo form and fully launching in 2026. Aimplay blends intuitive real-time combat with strategic elements, allowing players to wield 7 weapon types, including swords, bows, chains, and sickles, and customize each with magicite upgrades to suit different playstyles. Faye the Fairy offers tactical support in battle, collecting items, and assisting attacks, and can be controlled by AI the player or a second person in local co-op. Final Fantasy Tactics. The Ivalice Chronicles delivers a faithful yet modernized version of a timeless classic, combining rich strategic gameplay, enhanced user experience, fully voiced storytelling, and robust customization, all wrapped up in a visually refreshed package to introduce the war-torn world of Ivalice to both longtime fans and new players alike. The title offers two playable modes: a classic version that faithfully recreates the original experience from the PlayStation era, and an enhanced mode packed with modern touches like fully voiced dialogue, refined graphics, autosave, streamlined UI, and a new Squire difficulty level to help newcomers jump in.
A knight worthy of your name.
Fight with honor and trust in your steel. No holding back!
You are no more!
Take this!
Persona 3 Reload on Switch 2 offers a modernized retelling of a beloved RPG classic, delivering polished presentation, engaging life sim and dungeon crawler gameplay, and enriched storytelling, while preserving the emotional weight and strategy that made the original a cornerstone of the Persona series. Players assume the role of a second-year transfer student at Gekkoukan High on Port Island, who awakens the supernatural ability to summon personas and joins the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEEs, to battle shadows during the eerie in-between period known as the Dark Hour. The core loop blends daytime life sim activities such as socializing, exploring town, and building bonds.
I feel at peace.
Yakuza Kiwami and Yakuza Kiwami 2 are remastered ports coming to Nintendo Switch 2. The first title, Yakuza Kiwami, originally released on Switch in October 2024, receives an enhanced Switch 2 version featuring upgraded graphics, smoother performance, expanded language support, and a discounted upgrade path for existing Switch owners. While Yakuza Kiwami 2, a Dragon Engine remake of Yakuza 2, is being ported to Switch 2 for the first time, delivering elegant modern combat, refined visuals, and the full storyline introducing the legendary antagonist Ryuji Goda, aka the Dragon of Kansai. Together, these releases offer both an entry point for newcomers and a chance for longtime fans to experience Kazuma Kiryu's early legends with improved visuals.
Using your fists, weapons, and everything else at your disposal. Plus, there's still plenty else to do around the cities. Enjoy darts?
Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection charts a new chapter in Capcom's monster bonding JRPG series by introducing Twin Rathalos, a kingdom-spanning threat, and riders' emotional bonds in service of storytelling and strategy, returning to the franchise's roots while paving the way for a darker, more mature future on Nintendo Switch 2 and beyond, eagerly awaited for a 2026 release. Gameplay continues the traditional turn-based combat system known to the Story series, where riders forge bonds with monsties and command them in strategic battles through a rock-paper-scissors style dynamic of power, speed, and technical attack types, along with powerful kinship attacks, unlocked via deep connection with your companion monster.
My people have been driven into a corner, and the point of no return is looming before us.
Can't afford not to go.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion delivers a modern homage to classic Marvel beat-em-ups by blending stylish pixel art, team-based tag combat, a deep roster of heroes, and robust multiplayer support, offering fans both nostalgic thrills and fresh strategic depth in a cosmic-scale arcade adventure. Players choose from a roster of 15 playable characters, including Earth-based heroes like Spider-Man, Wolverine, Captain America, and cosmic defenders like Nova, Storm, Phyla-Vell. Combat features the innovative Cosmic Swap tag team system, allowing you to select 2 heroes per level and switch between them on the fly to chain combos and execute powerful duo specials, encouraging creative synergy and tactical depth